Or when you continue. Alright, well, here we go. That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me! I swear it wasn't me! Let's see. The evidence and testimony. Whoops, the victim was alone at the table when he drank from that poisoned cup. No, you're wrong! I know what I saw! I saw! I don't remember who the defendant is in this case. I saw someone else there, a man. He's the real killer. Uh-oh. Is that Phoenix? Phoenix, no! Why won't anyone believe me? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? This court finds the defendant guilty. The court is adjourned. What just happened? January 6th, 10:03 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Ah! The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So I decided that our resolution should be... Sorry! Take on the world! What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective! Likewise. Now listen up, Wright! I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal! You've got some explaining to... Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? A what? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Yay! Thanks! Look, pal! We need to have a talk. Take a seat! Hey, what about Pearlie? You haven't forgotten her present. Her present, have you? No. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Haha. Haha, I guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. I can't talk today. What the heck? Okay, now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this! What is it? A magazine? Hey, I wanna see! Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright. Trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal. About you! Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't you tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from, anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way! You don't mean... a phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too. See magazine clipping added to the court record. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I going to do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal. Now! And that means taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good! I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I'm kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? Okay, so we don't talk to Maya. It's kind of weird. Is there a picture? I see the picture in the icon, but I mean, I'd check it. An article from December 5th says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. Let's see, we gotta show her my badge. So you still got that badge, I see. Huh? Well, I'm a lawyer, aren't I? Yeah, but I guess I just don't think you'd keep it on being one for this long. You have to admit, you've had some close brushes with death because of your job. I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people. Whoa. January 6th, Detention Center Visitors Room. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. What kind of talk? That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! Oh, it's her. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down. Are you, what was it, Maggie Bird? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember? Maggie Bird. I did remember. Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quit? Oh, sure. Very funny. Good job. She looks like a bird? I guess. Well, that's not. She didn't have this outfit on the last time we saw her. She's a policewoman, or used to be. After that fifth-rate defense job, you came in here and start making jokes. You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. Murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Okay, I want to show you something first. My badge! Oh, I can't. I didn't push present. That badge! Is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say, but I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. Ah! Chomp? She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks too. I can see that. I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or fake. I said it was real. I guess let's talk to her. What happened? So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. Humph. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of the life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you can put it that way. One more thing before maybe she goes away. I want to look at the guard. This guard monitors the visitor's room. I bet they don't get too many waitresses in here. He looks like he's getting a bit restless. Smile, you're on candid camera. Okay, I guess it says that every time. Okay, what happened? This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tribulations. Tribulations? Yes. It's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before. Oh. So, she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course! A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So, you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright! Ack! Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. Guilty verdict? So if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know. Nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, it wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. The other guy. I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? How did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was NC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD, maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver, what? Get serious, Maya. Would you buy a CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No. MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. That's all a woman really has to has to notice. I'm joking. Let's try presenting the magazine. Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Arg. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double... AM here too? It's Maya backwards. No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh. It would have been so cool. When you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you clear to this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture. But you've met me in person before, so how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay. So you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and... So the guy was nothing like me then? But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom? Like, the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should probably be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time? Sir! My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Arg! Wait, what? Phoenix? It's Phoenix backwards, but... Zenope. Zeniope is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and got an innocent girl convicted of murder and had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zeniope for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then. Trey... Alright, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi! Sure, alright, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Alright. Well, I guess let's move out. Hold on. I remember having so much trouble with this particular trial because of presenting. You had to talk to everybody. You had to show them every piece of evidence, and you had to show all the profiles. Let's see. I don't think she really knows it. No matter what happens, I never let things get me down. You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie Bird, they say. The early bird catches the worm. A bird in the hand. Wow, all those phrases are named after you? And I never turn my back on anything. You're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie Bird, they say. I'm a tough old bird. Tough old bird. Nick, hee hee. Do you get it? Yeah, I get it. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. He really looked out for me when I was on the force. Have you seen him recently? No, he's never been to the restaurant. Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh? He's an instant noodle type of guy after all. Aw. Yeah, he prefers the simple things in life. Or he's just simply too poor to afford anything else. I know I used to be on the police force, sir. But I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can tell you about now is info about ex-cons or the clientele of Tribulations, or... Aw, don't let it get you down, Maggie. Now see, that probably unlocked options of other people, I don't know. Whoops. Wait, am I not here? Why is my face not here? Okay. Thanks for your help last year. Oh, it was nothing. I'm glad we got you off the hook. I hope you can help me out this year, too. Yeah, me too. It'd be sweet if we could get that verdict overturned. It'd be sweet? That just sounds funny. Coming from Maya. No, I didn't unlock anything. Okay. I want to go here first. There's a girl! There's a pink badger. January 6th, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. I just want to look at the badgers. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh? Huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Oh, let's look at them. Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute! That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's a national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she. Right, Chief? Yep. Meet the pink badger. So one's called blue and the other's called pink. But they're both called badger? You got it. They're married! Aww. Mr. and Ms. Badger seem to be cuffed together. What? You got it. That's marriage for you. What? Whoa, a mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. Aww. I need those. I want one. Oh, no, I wanted to move. Oh, why can I only get to Travian from the detention center? Oh my god, that's pink. January 6th, Tribune. Wow! Look at this place. Look, more like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello! Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect! Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. Aw. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or closed. It must be one or the other. I don't know which, since I don't know Jacques about French. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look! Fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. It's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. It's the money machine. What was that game my son played? Where it really did spit out money. You know you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Look! It's one of those- oh, okay. We already saw it. Oh, there's something here. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Hmm? There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Look, there's a little mask to mask in the bottom left that says, ah ha ha ha. $100,000? Maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Sports paper added to the court record. Okay. Paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Hello? Fine. This table's set nice. Ugh, this table's set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip. And it's not a sunflower. I don't think. Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dag nabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. I think that's a Star Trek reference, but I don't know Star Trek well enough to be like, yes, it is a Star Trek reference. Let's see, this team is okay. I just want to make sure there's nothing else to look at before we look at. It's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really cool. I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing. Got you. I was only kidding, Maya. Nick! There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Oh, that's funny. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. Wow, it's beautiful. Oh. This must be the table where the murder occurred. The murder. I guess so, with all this police tape all around it. That stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat, you know? Then why can I picture you doing just that? 'Cause you're a pervert. Is there anything else to look at? Pop, pop. So what do we do? I guess let's go talk to Maggie about the magazine? Mask to mask. Oh, a sports paper. Let's see, let's see. Did Goodson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Goodson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no! I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind. Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it... Whoops. I guess it wasn't MC's screwdriver, huh? Ugh, dropped something. Oh, it's right here. So, that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure! The Master of Kurain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right! So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Did she say anything else? No. Well... Wow! See, nothing's happening, and there's nothing else. Oh, here we go. January 6th, Très bien. Oh la la, bonjour! Welcome to La Très bien. My French is terrible, so... Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh my god. Oh my god! Bienvenue! Welcome to my petite restaurant. Huh? B Avenue? Oh non, my petite tulip. Huh? Me? Look at this face, like a kitten, rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, no? Alors, you need this? An aromatic bath oil melange of, something La Rose. My personal recommendation. I don't know how to say any of those words. You think I need what? Wait, just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bath water and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Fantastique. Really? And for la monsieur? Who? Me? Look at that face! Like a puppy, rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot, and maybe a hint of wee. I will add la peppermint and la clary sage for a fragrance exception. No, okay. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you la special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Oh my god! Bien. I know this already, monsieur. You are La Phoenix Wright, no? Yes. You know me? My oui. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. What? I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Zin Eop. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Zin Eop's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. Oh my god. Please stop doing that. I don't want to talk to this person, Tribune. So what does Tribune mean? What? You don't know what that means? I know tre means 3, right? No. Tribune is French. In English, you would say, very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. La atmosphere is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate something cuisine. The French cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Oh, I guess it is pronounced hot. Since I've lost Maggie, I do not have enough ends. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for le moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. Oh my god. I am the chef. I am the manager. I'm also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner d'aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. What happened? So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Bien. It makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu, oui! He was dead! Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, he was alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table, they asked? But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? Why do I have to talk to this person? So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Mais oui, as usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were two people. Mais mademoiselle, la lawyer, he could not prove this, no? About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose? Mais bien sûr. I don't know what that is. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? Alright, now we're gonna show him stuff. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I saved from my kitchen. Oh. I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool though. Oh, oui, so handsome. Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the old courthouse stirred. Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. Better show him my badge. Boop. Please, monsieur, there is no need to show me that. You are Mon. Phoenix Wright, the worst defense lawyer in town. I think I can imagine how you formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge? Oui, you flashed it to me you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. Looks like Zeniope is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. Never! No one is better at, or as big about flashing stuff as I am. Alright, now for the profiles. Tribulations owner and chef. A witness in the case who's also into aromatherapy. Why did they feel like adding it? It is odd to imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice for 5 years in Le Gay Paris. Wow, in Paris? There was something Le Chef there said to me that made me decide to open my own restaurant. What was it? That awful man said to me, you must train for another 10 years. Oh, it was such a shock, so unexpected. But you would have to be a fool to do this, no? Maggie was a policewoman once. Ne sais pas, what? I don't know. Yes, but she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control. Oui, she was the suspect in the murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that. That is why I gave her la perfume a la happiness for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from something like I have given to you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. The natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised she was la prime suspect, after something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What was this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We've got to ask this guy for more info. Stat! Why? Why do I have to talk to this guy? Oh, felicitations. What? Heck, je no comprehend. Nick, don't just make something up. Oh, mon dieu, what beauty! That's my sister. Ah, oui, another delight. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do not sense from your sister. I do? So throw your head high. Thrust out your feminine features. Oh god, do not lose heart, Mephila. You are a woman extraordinaire. Do I look like I need cheering up or something? Ugh. Ooh la la, you have such a pretty smile, my petite tulip. Who, me? Oui, la smile is most important for us girls. What? Ne sais pas? Sure. If you want a job here, it is yours, precious. Maggie's motive. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oh, oui. I suppose you could say so. So, what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still being indicted for murder. Murder! The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Uh-oh. A psych lock! No way! What are we going to do, Nick? We'll just have to remove— What the? What's wrong? The Magatama! It's gone! Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it has vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the psych lock. Maybe that means the Magatama is nearby? Mr. Armstrong? Can I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? The old man spends all of his time dans la park? I don't know. La park. Oh, a park! What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square? Vitamin Square? Thank you! I don't know. Something French. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Did you finally see who we're speaking to? Okay, our Magatama's gone. Look at him jiggle. I don't want to! I always find it so weird when there's like chubby guys, but they have really strong arms. It's so weird. January 6th. Vitamin Square. Oh, that's cute. It's all fruits and stuff. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't it the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. Ugh, I hate this guy. That nose. Ugh. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes! I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So, you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this! I think he's gonna do this every time. I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations. Gah! It's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today! They don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan? Like honor and modesty? Is this the first time they mentioned that they're actually in Japan? They're really not supposed to be in Japan. What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Do you go to Tribulations a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant? That garbage they serve in there is not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the Wright, the hamburger? Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses! They're practically naked! It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Gah! It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable! He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Ha! Take that! He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a Cyclops. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Let's look around. This place is so fruity. That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorite. Then that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo! No way. I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. Otherwise, he'd do it? He was worried about the sand. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure. Finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Hey, the seal guy, how are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Objection! Iron fillings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings I found way back when. You want them? No! Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue! Picking up something someone else threw away? Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Gah! That's none of your business! Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back! Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Hey! That's mine! Not anymore. Hey, look! Pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. Just because they're gray means they can't be symbols of peace and harmony. You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. This place is so fruity. That's not that thing. Okay, I'm just gonna... Essays. Complicated long processes. Also, finals are coming up and I'm not eager for them. Well, good luck with your finals. Also, TF2 and Fallout and all these other games. I know, right? There's too many! It's good to see you, though. Can I look at the water fountain? No. Hey, look at this. Picked up from a bench and I'm vitamin squared. Thrown away, but no man. Too good. Can I just ask you about this? Sir? Here you go, boy! How does some pigeon feed sound to you? This wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. It's been a while, so you thought you'd visit. Oh, well thank you for thinking about my channel. Aw, thank you. Doesn't seem like you want to talk to us. Yeah, he's not gonna talk to us. Well, let's get the fuck out of here if he's gonna be an asshole. Is there anything you could do about his nose? He's pretty intent on— I could pop it? Nah, not really. I wish I could. Is there another area here? Let's... Or is it just this one screen? Okay, it's just one screen. Let's go. Well, I guess we have to go here. Let's go ahead and present this to him, because if we don't, it's probably gonna prevent us from talking to other people about things. Mademoiselle! Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is, un peu different. But you have a good face. Different? Felicitations. I don't know. You have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick! Help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Do I just, wait for her? Now I don't know what to do. Do I go back here? I guess not. You're creeped out. Me too. Did I already look over here? I don't think they're there. Okay. January 6th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Let's go to, I guess, here? There's nowhere else to go. Freaking police tape, yo. January 6th, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. She's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 AM tomorrow. And Goto's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. Now, listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? What? Okay. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. You're a freak! Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? If you don't find her innocent, I'm gonna kick your ass. Your ass is grass. I was just... her... It wasn't anything like... Look, sure I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it! Nothing happened! Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. So that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was... Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret. Got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. The victim. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Gumshoe's one of my favorite characters. Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer. His name is supposed to be the same forwards and backwards, I think. Glenn Elg. Yeah. It's the same forwards and backwards. It's a... what is it? A palindrome or pandrome? I don't remember how to say that word. Pretty sure it's palindrome. Palindrome! I see. A programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder. Pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer and a first-time customer. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding! What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal, I'm real busy. I haven't got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. It's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what happened? What do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there's another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. Did we really have to have a flashback of that? When our guys turned that place upside down, there was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Okay. Time to present stuff. Here you go! It's my badge! Is that thing real, pal? Why does everyone keep asking me that? I wonder what this phony of yours is like. He had Maggie found guilty of murder. Doesn't that tell you? I've got to track this creep down. I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. And what did he say? He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick because he went on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty? What's that? Sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something there. Looks like we gotta track that chef down. Yeah. But he took Maggie. He took Maya, so we gotta wait. I guess. And take a look at this. See this writing here? What? Mask to mask? MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Ah, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. The scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Wrecked gumshoe. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. What do you make of this? Sorry, pal. All I can think about is Maggie at the moment. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant... don't have to explain, really. Now, did that unlock a speech? No, okay. Well, let's roll out. Let's go check on Maya, I guess. Okay. What do I do? Oh, I didn't do the profiles. Is that what I did wrong? Or maybe I go to my office? Let's try going to the office. Oh yeah. January 6th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Poor Maya. It looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taken a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Tribune once things have cooled off. Oh. So no, that's not where we go. Well, let's move over there now that it's done that text. Oh my god, I guess I gotta show all the profiles to him then. See, this is why I don't want... This is probably my least favorite of all the games, because of how... Like, it depends on showing everything to everyone, or else you don't unlock what you're supposed to do next. I think. I'm hoping this is what I'm supposed to do. Glen Elg. What do you make of this? Sorry, pal, I don't know. Doesn't know anything. The chef of Tribune, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins. What? And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Okay, maybe that unlocks something. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have. But I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Oh. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her, or did he go for her, or for himself? I'm such a loser. I had high hopes for Maggie. I was gonna make her the best detective there ever was. Then all of a sudden she was charged with murder and arrested. I never saw it coming. I never imagined they'd find her guilty. I hate myself for not being able to do anything. It's okay, Detective Gumshoe. We still have a chance to make this right. There's a moth? What's wrong with the moth? You know what? You're not such a bad guy after all, pal. That's the guy who's going to be the prosecutor in Maggie's retrial tomorrow. Oh, really? He was working on a bunch more important cases at the moment. But he canceled them all just so he could take you on, pal. Why is that guy so determined to see me fail? You sure attract a lot of attention, huh? Too bad it's all the wrong kind. She cross-examined me once, you know? What? Mia did? Yeah. That was us, the big guns locking horns. Witness versus lawyer. It was a battle of cunning tactics and tricks. But the witness isn't supposed to play any tricks. I can't believe she's gone. Aww. Hey, so how come she's not with you today? She's working down at the restaurant right now. Working, huh? Yeah, it's tough being broke. I would know. Okay. Next time I see her, I'll show her how to make the world's best instant noodles. We low earners have to stick together. It's the only way. Why is he shaking my hand with such enthusiasm? Whoops. Alright, do we unlock a chat? Yes. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself. Phoenix is poor, confirmed. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef and Tribulations, then report back to Gumshoe. Well then. Let me go ahead and save real quick just for the sake of saving. Can I get to Tribulations from my office? No. Why do I have to go to the detention center? This is so weird. Hey there, guard. Sorry, I'm on my way to the restaurant. January 6th, Tribulations. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Whoa, hello. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Who was that just now? A customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Oh, welcome! Bienvenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. It's a grill! An emo grill. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who was that woman I just saw? Oh! Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Maya's too cute to poot. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. Or so he says. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20 of course. What? The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't! Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. It's a little too wide. Her smile. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, Kitchen, a lunch special, please! With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift! I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45! Abort! Abort! Hey, wait a sec, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are. Our deluxe Fortify lunch set. Whoa! A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee. Is it fricassee or fricassee? I don't know. I've always said fricassee. With a balsamic vinaigrette. I'm too poor for this. Bon appetit. Thanks. Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Erp! Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. Balsamic vinegar? It was vinaigrette, though. Or is it vinegar? Is that how you say vinegar? Or I know that's not how you spell vinegar, but is that how they pronounce that word? I'm not French! I don't know French. I've just remembered. I've got to clean the toilets. Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Oh, why did they add that to the court record? Why not just add it to my pockets? How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? Kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya! What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you going to show me around? Tisk. Here goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Whoops, no, wait. Actually, I want to look at this. It costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. Actually, let's try and present this to her. How about this? Sorry. I'm a waitress now. I've got a pile of work waiting for little old me. I think we have to move. To the kitchen! Oh my god. January 6th, Tribulations Kitchen. And here it is, the famous Tribulations Kitchen. It's my first time in here. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we'd better search quickly. Chop chop! Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ack! Look! Right there on the counter! My Magatama! What's it doing here? What indeed? Alright, we got the Magatama. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow! Look at all these little bottles! Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So, what's that liquid inside then? I wonder. Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Well, we'll have to be careful with this bottle because I'm scared of what's in it. Now this is one large mirror! Yeah, that could be the poison. It could be something else. I don't remember. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool! Read one out! And say it in your best French accent with intensity, okay? No. Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps? I don't know. The two of them, like actors from a film, the coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yep. That's a poem for you. wonder if he'll read something different if we look at it again. But I don't want to look at it again. I don't want to have to read it again. Mmm, it smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster abalone fricassee with the balsamic vinegar, I guess. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. I think that's all we needed, really. See, January 6th, Vitamin Square. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. And I still have some unanswered questions for him. Okay, I guess we do this later. Okay, I guess we can talk to Gumshoe about the theft. Pigeon feed! January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Hey, you're just in time! What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about the newspaper you gave me. He must be in the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. The murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Okay. Sports paper refiled in the court record. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well. I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me when, with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Well, is there any new speech? No. It was either the oil or the Magatama that he stole it. Let's see what he says about the food. Oh, he doesn't think anything of the food. Let's see. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I'd better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Alright, tell me. Give me the dirt. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. What? $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. I know, right? How do you get $500,000 in debt? And I'd be willing to bet that the chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Alright. Let's see, can I talk to him about the old man? Oh, the old man's not here. Okay. So, what do I do now? Okay. Okay. Maybe I do have to show profiles to somebody. Ugh. There's nobody anywhere. Let's try going back to the office and see if something happens. Or let's move to the kitchen. Nope. Alright, let's go back to the office and see if something happens. You gonna head off for the night? You haven't had a lot of sleep. Alright. Well, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's nice to see you again. Good luck on your exams. Detention center. Yeah, it was nice talking with you again. No. Oh my god. Alright, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Can I check this? It's for $500,000, pal. That's, $500,000 bills! What was the in there for? Is there really that much money tied up in this case? I can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without the case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know. No, I don't. But I think I sort of get the picture. So according to the boys down at the lab, the doodles were probably made by the victim. Probably? Analyzing this kind of writing is difficult, since it's done with a fiber-tipped pen. But don't worry, I'll vouch for it. Why would Gumshoe have to vouch for it? Can't it stand on its own? Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Let's try the kitchen. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, no, not the detention center. I wanted to go to the park. Oh, wait. What's this? Was this here before? I don't see any parks like this anymore. What a great place for kids to play. But the old man's the only one here, checking his seeds with the pigeons. A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of the park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. Whoa! Oh my god. Hey! What do you think you're just doing with my bike? No, I was just... Whoa, you just been messing with my new ride. Is that what you've been doing? This hurts. New ride? Is that a new... Why are you gonna pay for this? It wasn't me, I was just passing. Hey, didn't who's that tat cover my saddle in crap, huh? Why are you gonna pay? You catch my drift? No, wait a sec, I'm not a pigeon, so I could... A wise guy, eh? I'd beat you so hard, it'll feel like you was smooching an express train. Uh-oh. You just better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney like, what? Phoenix Wright? You saying you's Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. What? Out of my way, I got a cruise. Goodbye. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony. Was he? He wasn't anything like me! Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Gah, pathetic. Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that. And you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. He was in the strawberry? More like he had some cowering to do. Hold on a second. Tribune. Oh, now that we have the Magatama, I can see it. I knew it! This old guy's got something to hide. But what could it be? Let's try showing him things. Alright, that does nothing. Have I shown him this? I don't think... I think I did. Alright, it's not that. Oh, my throat is killing me now. Why did I read all that stuff? Okay. Did he leave his ninja in here? He did. Alright, so we can't show her that. And it didn't add him to the profiles. I think in the newest Phoenix Wright game, you can actually change Phoenix Wright's outfit to look like that other Phoenix Wright, the tiger and stuff on it. I always thought that was funny. I mean, it wasn't Phoenix. For some reason, he's got that costume. It's funny. Okay, I guess we have to try to do the Magatama then. Did I go to the office? Let me look at the office real quick. Whoops. Let's check the kitchen one more time. But see, I don't like that I've got to check everywhere before I do something. I don't know. I do love these games. I love all of them, but this one's probably my least favorite. But just because of this, not because of the story or anything. Go ahead and save it. I mean, obviously we can solve it because there's nothing else we can do. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat! To eat? Is that the whole truth? Well, what do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. Just show this? The proof is in the pudding. Or, in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin tea set! The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a lot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crock. The taste's another story, but the price... It's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn. Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Like Scrooge McDuck. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have any money to burn. You're flat broke. The job listings? Take that! This is yours, right? Oh, my throat is all tickled now. My magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was... so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh? I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino? Yeah, I think you mean cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Tribulations. What do I choose? Let's save it real quick. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? The restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Ah, arg! Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? You're coming home, yay! We'll do it right after I finish this. I'll finish up once I finish this. I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Tribulations is, and I think it's the waitresses. Whoa, what are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Tribulations. Ah! Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Arg! But I don't recognize that face. And you're probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. Go! That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. The uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough! Please, no more! Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! He's a pervert! Yay! Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and stop it here. We'll find out what he has to say on Sunday. He's an old man. Hey, Regentine, how are you? It's already time for me to end. I'm sorry. It's pretty par for the course. Anyways, yeah, I'll be back on Sunday, so I hope you guys have a great weekend. Yeah, we'll be back with, my daughter will stream something, I'm sure. My son will probably stream something, and then I'll do Phoenix Wright. And if they don't do anything, it'll be Phoenix Wright and Recore. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you guys after the weekend. So take care, and bye-bye.